How did you survive? You killed so many monsters. Birds thought you were dead. Couldn't they smell you? And you don't have a scratch on you. You must be immortal. You were born under a lucky star. Come on, it's my duty to bring you to Alienar now.
Look at that. The capital in all its beauty. Nothing else like it.
Yep, we're lucky. Not every day you meet an immortal.
Immortal, really?
Why don't you find out?
Exhibit. Have some respect.
Okay, prep for arrival. Almost there.
Welcome to Alienar. I take it you had a pleasant trip. I am Harida. I will help you settle into your new life. You are among the chosen. Eli, the great guardian god, managed to share part of his life essence with us before his departure into realms unknown. This power will pass on to Alion's most worthy daughters and sons for as long as our bloodlines endure. Immortality is bestowed on you to protect our world. Destined to wield immense might and great authority, perhaps one day you will be the one to take Eli's place. Remember to use your new powers wisely and with kindness. But to do that, you must first learn to control them. I know someone who can help you with that. You should talk to Flavius. He is no ordinary god. His vocation is science, but don't let that discourage you. He is a miracle worker in his own way. He is waiting for you. Now go.
Every time I hear there's another immortal, I wonder why it isn't me.
Do you want to be immortal?
Don't you? Just think of it. You get to live forever and...
I wish I could visit the training hall. It would be nice to feel like an immortal, even if it's just for a few minutes.
That might be a good business.
Oh, rookie! Hello. Liking immortality? Not getting to your head? Oh, my manners. I'm Flavius. I'm trying to advance science here while others are waving their swords. Of course I'm serious. Aside from me, no one's even trying to understand how things work in this world. Oh, right. This is my holographic form. No time to flit about. And there's so many immortals nowadays. Just so much to do. Right, back to business. Well, what are we waiting for? That transport capsule? You're getting in. I'll join you in the training hall. The hall's completely virtual. I've been doing all of our training here, ever since my lab was nearly destroyed. First you'll need to pick a class. I'll show you how. Pick an available class, and you'll learn its basic abilities. How about that for a miracle of science? Of course, you can always change your class at any time. In a tricky situation, you have the Argus system to offer you advice. And of course, I invented it. The Cryomancer can cause significant damage from a distance. However, they do not last long in close combat, so they try to avoid it. Their role in a group is to inflict damage. Even new players will have... Did you like it? I don't normally hand out the divine form. It's not even in this training course, but that was an emergency. Someday, you'll be able to use it without my assistance. In the real world, and not just a virtual space. Oh, it's nothing. Do your best. And the desired results will follow suit. There are many troubles on Aelion, and the most crucial one is invasions. Go fight. Go save lives. Go make friends and gain more followers, and you will eventually become strong enough to take the next step and become a junior god. I am beginning to sound like Harita. That's it for now. You can return to the Divine Observatory or wherever you need to go. You can stay if you like, but I can't promise any more fun.
Excellent choice. Each combat school is more than just a set of skills. It is a special path, a philosophy. It is time for you to learn about the mission of Aelion's gods. Come closer to the model of the planet. Listen. Do you hear that? Millions of voices are calling to us for help, begging us to save them. Here in the observatory, their prayers reach our ears. We are gods, but not almighty. But it is in our power to save lives, eliminate threats, and offer hope. Go. Aelion is waiting for you. Immortals are needed on Danket Island. This mission will be your first.
Well, they don't. Simple mortals can enter the gods' residences only on special occasions. You know why? Gods should be worshipped from a distance. If they get too involved...
Hey, do you have a moment? You're an immortal, right? Can you sign this for me, please? I've only seen gods in the Alienet before, and I've never been to the capital. This is just fantastic. Do you know Marcus? The immortal guy? He's so handsome and strong. How I wish I could meet him. I'm Angie from Kairos. I graduated high school with honors and won Flavius's scholarship. I can't decide where to go. I wanted to be in the math department, but now that I look around, I know it should be architecture. Or should it be math after all? Everything is so exciting here. I can't choose. I'm in the capital. I can't believe how cool that is. Here you have the research center, the Divine Observatory, the training hall, the park, and the Hall of Greatness, of course. This is the most beautiful place in the city, and maybe even on the planet. Flavius calculated everything so that it looked perfect. The cultural center is the main attraction of the park. That beautiful building has exhibits from all over the world. And you know what? Flavius didn't build it. It was designed and constructed by mortals. Can you imagine that? Not only gods are capable of creation. This is why I want to drop math and become an architect. The Divine Observatory is the project of Asterius the Chronicler. He became a god in order to put together the great... Flavius, who had been experimenting with mechanoid technologies, constructed his first flying building specifically for Asterius. Everything we know about the world is stored in that place, and also the giant globe, which shows troubled areas of our planet. As soon as anything happens, the Immortals rush to the scene. Why am I even telling you this? You were probably there a moment ago. I suppose it's terribly noisy there, despite the fact that it is... Asterius wanted them all out at first, but then he thought that he needed someone to listen to his lectures. When the mechanoids came, not now, but back in the dark times, they destroyed the old Alienar and left it in ruins. The city was rebuilt after the invasion, but if it hadn't been for Flavius, they would have built huts. He invented new materials, new technologies, and new constructions that enabled us to build towers. First of all, he built his own temple. Well, not just his own, but the Temple of Science. They say he has stayed there ever since. Now there are laboratories, workshops, lecture halls, and I will study there too. The training hall is the coolest thing ever. And no, it's not. Flavius built it so that immortals could practice without destroying everything around. It's a virtual room where everything seems real. You think you're fighting monsters, when actually you're just standing in a capsule. It's a shame they don't let mortals in. I wish I could become a hero for at least an hour. The only thing I can do is watch you fight in the Alienet. I used to support Steel Titans before they were disbanded. Now I'm rooting for Marcus. And for you, too. Oh, thank you so much. Good luck. I'm rooting for you.
Have you heard the latest news from the front? The mechanoid forces keep advancing.
Good day. May I have a minute of your time? I know that you immortals are always very busy saving the world, but you can make an invaluable contribution to science. I am Marnius, a follower of Metarchus's. Our teacher has been studying relic ether radiation, and he needs ether imprints of immortals. You just have to put your hand on this device. I don't want to sound too hopeful, but we could be on the verge of unraveling one of the most ancient mysteries. This project will shed light on the origins of the universe. You see how important this is? People from the times before Ali knew things about the world that we can only speculate about. Alas, they took their knowledge to their graves, and what people learned in the times of Ali was lost during the dark times. Now we only have scattered fragments and several rather vague legends. We know only one thing for sure. The ancients embraced the secrets of ether in a way that is yet unattainable for us. Well, at least we know that those secrets exist. Our research is an attempt to unravel one of them. Ether is the essence of existence. It is the origin of our world. The ancients used to call it the light of all light. Isn't it poetic? Condensed ether turned into what we call matter, and maybe into time and space as well. Thicker parts of condensed ether became human ether bodies, the essence of life. The stronger the body, the more magical powers it has. Think of it. When you use your powers, you are manipulating ether, the fundamental element of existence. Today, we only know very general facts. I'm ashamed to say that we know much less than the ancients did. The legends say that in the beginning, the world was full of darkness. Here is the first mystery. What was that darkness? Was it just nothingness, or something else? Then it was filled with ether. The second question is, where did it come from? From outside of our world? Did it just appear on its own? Or was it created by someone? Boiling ether flooded the world. Slowly, it condensed and turned into matter. Many suns appeared, and planets started revolving around them. Well, other sciences study what happened afterwards. If you want to know more, ask geologists and evolutionary biologists. Biologists know much more about how life advanced and evolved, but where did it come from? Could dead matter spawn life? Scientists have been arguing for centuries. May Metarchus spare me those endless debates. One thing is certain. Material and ether bodies of living beings have different nature, but the same origin. They both are condensed ether. According to Metarchus's theory, the first moments of this world still echo in ether bodies of humans. Ether bodies of immortals are stronger, and their relic radiation is more distinctive. This is why we need these imprints. Thank you. Your contribution is very valuable. We'll make sure to mention you in the acknowledgements.
Greetings. I'm Quinta, an appearance modification specialist. Is there anything about yourself you'd like to change? Anything at all. Your hair color, maybe? The shape of your jaw or your eye color? Easily. Skin color, height, proportions, anything you like. I can even change your gender. For all future procedures, you will have to pay. Kindly remember that I will modify your appearance the first time at no charge to you. For all future procedures, you will have to pay. Okay. Well, come back if you change your mind.
Sometimes I think maybe these invasions are a good thing after all.
Teacher, how can you say that? Innocent people are dying.
Yes, they are. But even more terrifying had been the few before it. Then people were killed not by monsters.
What happened in Eonor? The Immortals are planning to hit the Verds hard.
How do they know? As though the Immortals have nothing better to do than chase after those flea bags? There's an invasion ship coming to Aelion. The gods will spend their time fending off the invader.
You can use the map to view your current position. Check the map whenever need.
Wow, that was quick. They don't waste time in Aelinar. Let me bring you up to speed. The Verds built a lair here, and not just the Verds. I spotted at least a dozen Carrions, too. It looks like they attacked the neighboring towns from here. I wouldn't be surprised if there are also Reapers or Ravagers with their pets. We need to clean up the area. Your main objective is to move deeper into the island and eliminate the Carrion leader. Without a commander, they will scamper back to their burrows. We'll deal with the rest as we go.
like a tin can. They must be the backbone of the attack force. Show them no mercy. They have no concept of it anyway. See that giant carrion? It's their leader. Looks pretty dangerous. Can you deal with it?
meet your new owner. Open the interface, see what it can do. Not you.
Number of tracked objects exceeds acceptable limits. Sensors overheating. Reboot required.